my loves, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. Today I am sharing a roundup of some brand new beauty products. Well, they're not brand new. I've actually been using all of these for like a while. So I'm rounding up some products I just haven't shared with you guys yet and I'm sharing them today. I always tag my like makeup, outfit details and stuff like that in the description bar, and so sometimes I forget that I'll just start tagging a palette and I won't really talk about it. So I'm trying to get better about that. I'm trying to make sure that on my blog quarterly I update you guys on my hair care routine, makeup routine, and skincare routine. So I promise in 2021 I'm gonna get better about that. But today I have a lot of goodies here that I want to share with you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. Don't forget to go below and click the subscribe button if you are new here. I would love to have you guys join the fam, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and start with the hair products because that is the smallest category that I have. I do have like some brushes, I guess you would say some skincare, but majority of it is just like makeup. So we'll start with the hair. This is the Chi 44 Iron Guard Thermal Protection Spray. So this is actually one of the first thermal protection sprays I ever used. I was in high school and I went to get my hair cut and my hairdresser was like, for the love of God, please stop frying your hair. You know, it was like a thing in high school to have like just, you always had to do your hair. And so I just had the worst fried hair. And so she was like, please start using this. And so I picked up some more of this recently and I've been using it and I forget how much I love the smell of this stuff. Oh, it just smells so good. Chi is actually one of the first brands that I, like, it to me is an OG brand and it's one that I used a ton in high school. It's one of the first products that actually like kind of got me interested in hair care and stuff. So I really like the Chi brand. Again, it's like an OG in my opinion. So I picked up one of these recently because I was out of heat protectant spray and this one is really good. Seriously, I'll never forget my hairdresser being like, if you don't put heat protectant in your hair, it's just gonna fall out. Like, that's how burned your hair is. Stop burning it. So the next and only other hair care product, I'm actually realizing it's kind of like leaking now because I've had it sitting on its side, is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. So this jar is huge and a tiny bit goes such a long way. I picked this up because I am trying to be, if you follow me on my vlog channel, you know we're kind of starting to move more in like a non-toxic, BPA-free household. It's just something like Sam and I started to kind of focus on like last summer and then we just forgot about it. So we're getting better about it in this year. One of the things that I was researching is like, you know, you're gonna take it out of your kitchen, you're gonna do all this stuff to get a clean house, like you probably need to look at your beauty products too, and Briogeo is actually one of the products that's rated clean at Sephora. So I actually ordered a bunch of stuff from Sephora the other day, and there were some more Briogeo products in there. I think that's how you say it, I assume I'm saying it right. But this is just a hair mask that has no harsh sulfates, silicones, or parabens. It literally like melts your split ends away. I don't have a ton of them now just because I recently did get my hair cut, and then I used the Dyson Airwrap, so it just really keeps my hair healthy. Plus I use a heat protectant spray, but this is great. I use it like once a week, I'd say, no more than that. I don't need a ton of heat protectant, but if you are looking for a really good hair mask that is more clean, this is definitely one to check out. And like I've said, a tiny bit goes such a long way. Like the first time I used it, I like scooped it in my hands and it was just a terrible idea. And I was literally looking at it like, maybe this is too much. And I just slapped it on my head and it was just a mistake. Tiny bit, long way. Okay, I do have two brushes here and I love both of them. I think one of them is a little bit unnecessarily priced, but it's a really good brush, so I did want to mention it to you guys. So I guess I'll start with that one. This Hourglass brush is a double-ended brush. Obviously, it has a bronzer side and then I use this side for my face powder, like my setting powder. Y'all, this brush is like $64. I actually bought it because I had an Amazon gift card and I was like, you know what? Everyone raves about this brush. Let me just see what all the hype is about. And I was actually very impressed. It just seems so unnecessary, I know, but if you are looking for a brush that distributes every product on your face very evenly, no matter if it's like chalky or super smooth, it is this one. Like, I get it. I get the hype behind it. It just, it's a little unnecessary. Like $64, it's just, I feel bad even like mentioning it to you, but it does distribute product evenly. It doesn't like suck up product like a lot of brushes I use. They really hold on to product and like don't give a lot of it off to my face. This is just a really good one, but the price is kind of unreasonable. But I did just want to mention it if you are interested in that one. This brush is a little bit more affordable. So this is a double-ended brush as well from Tarte. I got this one because Cara Lauren, or like Cara Lauren Van Brocklin, I think is actually her name, talked about it on her Instagram stories a lot. And I was like, you know what? I really want to try this out because she uses this one for concealer. And I think she uses both sides for concealer, but I had actually been looking for a very dense small brush to use for my contour. I just don't love big thick brushes for contour, and this one hit the mark, y'all. This is such a good brush. Like, I fully understand why she's obsessed with it. And she actually put on her Instagram stories a few days after I ordered this, she was like, I kind of want to order extra just in case they ever stop making it. And now that I have it, I'm like, wait, they can't stop making this brush. I need to have this brush forever. It is so good for concealer and contour, especially if you like little brushes. What I'll usually do is I'll put the concealer on my eyes, and then I'll kind of just like go in and spread it with this, and then I'll go in just to make sure there's no like extra product with my beauty blender, but it actually works faster like that. So did want to mention that to you guys. And then as far as like skincare, I'm not sure if you would even say this is skincare, but I have tried this lip sleeping mask now for, I believe we're like pushing a month. So I mentioned this in, I think, a couple videos at this point. So you guys know I've been trying this out. This lip mask is amazing. I actually am including it in this month's giveaway on my Instagram because every single girl needs this, especially in the colder months. Okay, so I used to use this only at nighttime, but now I use it in the morning and night because I was a little afraid it was like a little bit too like creamy on my lips, that it was actually going to absorb my lip product and make it like really splotchy, but it actually doesn't. So this in the winter months especially is going to be so good for your lips. I cannot recommend it enough. I've only had the berry flavor, but like honestly, I don't think I'm gonna try another one because this flavor is amazing. Is it flavor? Scent? Flavor. Regardless of what flavor you try, this lip mask is a must have. I have never really been one to use lip masks. I usually just like use a lip balm at night, but whoa. That one's amazing. All right, now we're in makeup. So I guess I will talk about this first because this has been the product that's like been the most surprising to me, and I don't know why, because Neutrogena products never let me down. This is the Radiant Setting Spray Healthy Skin like Peptides Setting Spray. Like I said, Neutrogena products just don't let me down. I feel like it's one of those brands I just constantly sleep on. I'm just like, you know, Neutrogena, yeah, it is what it is. But like, no, for real, this has been so impressive. I actually have not even been using my MAC Fix Plus. I've been using this instead. So this gives your skin a very gorgeous glow to it. It makes your skin feel very hydrated, but I have oily skin, so I'm always worried that a setting spray is going to make my skin more oily, and it doesn't. It doesn't make your makeup look cakey. It is amazing. I actually do the TikTok trick. I shared it on my Instagram where like you dab your foundation on your face, and then before you spread it around, you spray the setting spray, and it like gives you the most flawless finish. Y'all do it. I cannot recommend it enough. And this setting spray is affordable and works really well. Speaking of Neutrogena, this is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Concealer. I wear the color Fair 10, and this one I was really nervous about because I feel like there is a fine line for my under eyes. My under eyes can get really cakey and like chalky, or I can use a concealer and it can look so slick that like the makeup just comes off completely. That's just something that's been happening with my skin the last like year or so. So this concealer, actually, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, there is like a little hydration stick right down the middle of this concealer. So it's actually like separate from the concealer itself. So as you're applying the concealer, you like feel the creaminess melt into your face, and it's hydrating, but it doesn't like easily come off your eyes throughout the day. I do put a setting powder on, but I don't feel like it's, you know, I need to like cake it up or anything. This concealer has been very impressive, and look at this. Like, I've been using this for like 2 or 3 weeks, and there is so much product in this, especially for the price. So Neutrogena products, I'm really gonna have to just like use them more and stop sleeping on them because I've never had a bad experience with a Neutrogena product. Okay, talk about sleeping on a product. So Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder has been a powder I have heard about for I don't know how many years. And it's been one I've always just kind of like skipped over. I'm just like, you know, I actually prefer a pressed powder for my under eyes. But again, I actually had a gift card. And so I was like, you know what, I really should try this. And then I was like kicking myself like I do with every other product that people talk about for years and years and years. This setting powder is the best on the market. I have tried ones before that have claimed to be Laura Mercier dupes, and they are not. That is not true. When talking about dupes, I'm never gonna share something just because it's a cheaper price and is like the same product. It has to perform the same. And I can tell you right now, I've tried those before that say they perform exactly the same, and I just haven't had luck. So if you do have a dupe for this, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below and I will check it out. But this is the best loose setting powder I have ever in my life used. Ever. The other product I am constantly reaching for because it's kind of like a full face product is the Tarteist Pro Glow and Blush Palette. So this one opens up in the middle and you have 6 different colors in here. You've got like 4 blushes down at the bottom, a bronzer and a highlight. They do have this exact palette, I believe, in more of a like cream palette. And I think it has more bronzer shades to it, but this one has been so impressive. I mix all 4 blush colors together on my face just because, like, I don't know, I do. When I am using this, I will use this for my bronzer and my eyeshadow at the same time, and this for my highlight every single day. I've actually been loving this because you guys probably know I am all about a like one-stop shop. If I can get one palette that can do everything, like eyes, face, cheeks, all of it, like I'm going to use that palette more, and Tarte is known for having palettes that have all of that in there. So maybe it's just like a bronzer shade that's in there. I use it as an eyeshadow shade as well, and this has really made my makeup routine go fast because like I just slap on my foundation in the morning, my setting powder. I use this on my eyes, cheeks, face, everything, and it is just amazing. I'm so impressed with this palette, and again, it's one of those I use a lot and you cannot tell. Like, there is so much product packed into this palette. Okay, 3 things left, and I'm gonna save the best for last. So this is the Revlon Color Stay Satin Ink. I don't know why I have now, it's taken me 3 takes to get that, in the color Partner in Crime. I got this from Walmart and I was super intrigued by the color of it, first of all, because it's just the most gorgeous mauve tone. But what I loved more about it is the color stay, like, always gets good reviews from Revlon. So I was like, let's see if it actually stays. And it does, but like not how I thought. So this color goes on your lips and it's absolutely beautiful, but it actually stains your lips too. So like as the day goes on, when you're eating, when you're drinking, doing things like that, it's obviously going to come off your lips. It's not like a 12-hour type wearing lipstick, but like it does come off, but like your lips are still stained. So I have been really intrigued by this one. I don't know if that was on purpose. I don't know if they like want it to stain your lips, but it does. And I have been just loving this. I've been reaching for it a lot. It's actually the color I have on my lips right now. So it looks really similar to some of my other favorite mauve colors, and the price of it is amazing. This blush is from Physicians Formula, and I don't know why, but it just makes me laugh. Like, we have come so full circle here. I'm pretty sure Physicians Formula was like one of the first blushes and bronzers I used like in middle school or high school. I remember I used to feel so cool. I would use those Physicians Formula like bronzers that had like all the little ball like beads in them, and I would like rub my brush in there and I would do my makeup. I'd be like, oh, I'm so fabulous. And so I just think it's like hilarious that now I cannot get enough of this Physicians Formula blush. Like, actually, so I've been using this palette as like a one-stop shop, but all of these blush colors in here combined actually remind me of this color as well. So this one, it does have multiple colors within this one little compact. So if you're just looking for like a simple blush, you don't want a full palette, I definitely recommend this one. The price is amazing. It does come with a brush, but I always get rid of those because I don't think they work personally. I don't love them. So this blush, very impressive. Very full circle of me now to be almost 26, using a blush from a brand that I used literally like in middle school and high school. And then the last one, y'all. Okay, so I didn't know when I shared a video, I think it was last week, I talked about the Lancome mascara and how I love it, and then I also prefer the L'Oreal mascara, like both of them as primers. I think they're both really good primer mascaras, and you guys told me, I can't remember if it's like Lancome owns L'Oreal or L'Oreal owns Lancome, whatever. Same company, basically. And so you guys were like, that's probably why the mascara primer is so good. Well, I've really loved the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara for years and years, but it is a little bit more on the clumpy side. Some people like their lashes clumpy. The older I get, the less I prefer that. So I tried the Air Volume Mega Mascara, and oh my gosh, I have been so happy with this formula because it's just like Lash Paradise, but it's not clumpy. And so I was like, sold, done. Like, I think it's like a $7 or $10 mascara. I was like, just get me 100. I don't even care. This is officially taken the place out of all of my mascaras in my collection, and this is my favorite now. It is the best mascara, and I do like that it's got a pretty fat wand to it. I hate little scrawny mascara wands. I know that's really weird, but like, can you guys see just like how fat that wand is? So that's my preference. I have been using this every day for the last 2.5 weeks, I think. I think it's been 2.5 weeks at this point, maybe almost 3. And I will forever sing L'Oreal mascara praises, but this one especially is just the best of the best. Like every drugstore mascara out there, this is the best one. Okay, and that is it for all of the new-ish beauty products I have been using lately, all the new hair products, skincare stuff. Again, I promise I'm gonna try to get better about updating like my hair care, skincare, and makeup routine on my blog, just so you guys can always have that as a resource. I do get questions about that kind of stuff frequently here on YouTube, so always check in the description bar below to see if I have it tagged under the outfit and makeup details section, because I always promise to keep you guys updated there. Thanks so much for watching. I love you guys so freaking much. I hope you have a beautiful week ahead, and I will see you guys in my next video.